Hello there. Let's check in on Candy and see what she's done to improve her situation. We assumed the answer would be nothing, and we were correct. Before we get into the actual talking, though, we want to point something out to her that she really needs to know. Candy, you are already fucking your hair up again. Watch this.
Whether you truly have Tourette's or these tics showed up later in life doesn't actually matter as far as your hair is concerned. See, human hairs aren't smooth. When you zoom in really close, it becomes apparent that hairs look a lot like palm tree stems. When you rub hair together, or especially twist it, they can get locked together. Pretty much just like felt. Spraying your hair with rubbing alcohol actually helps this happen by removing oil or something. Anyway, let's watch you absent-mindedly begin felting your hair into what will eventually be the matted monstrosity, just like the one you recently cut off.
This Candy Girl is literally you fucking up your hair. It's not weapons or anything else, it's your tics. And there is medication out there that can help. You know that, you used to take it. If you want something to twist and rub, look into worry beads or buy a washcloth to use as a tick tool. And speaking of fuck ups, she lost herself another supporter. Unlike Maddie, though, this one was the whale, who has evidently been keeping Candy flush with breakfast and dinner money. We'll let her tell the story. It's as ridiculous as you're probably expecting.
So, I really need help with funds for dinner to eat. And ever since I found out that person, I got final confirmation and found out that person was a witch the other day. Now it's really a struggle for me to try to ask for help, and the perps illegally blocking my live streams, and for me to have all like over 6,500 subscribers, and having like over 120 people in the live stream, and I can't even get help for dinner.
Well, that's not true. Evidently, you could get help. You just didn't want it because you're biased against someone else's religion. Bigotry fits you like a glove. On a side note, we're wondering what would happen if one of her supporters PayPal'd her a donation with a note saying something like, "By accepting this money and spending it, you agree to transfer all rights to your immortal soul to me. Return it if you disagree with these terms." If we were wealthy, it'd kind of be fun to offer her the $1,000 donation she's lamented never having received.
Because them having me wrongfully banned from almost everywhere, So for them to think that they know my life better than I do. And, how can someone be mentally slow and developmentally challenged in 1 minute, and then the next you say that about me, that I'm mentally slow and developmentally challenged, and then the next thing you know, they falsely accuse me of being a con artist, scammer, fraud, or whatever.
Easy question. The simple answer is that anyone can be a scammer. It doesn't take much intelligence, and even the most helpless looking people can do it. What you're looking at is the USS Enterprise D on the left and a Packlet vessel on the right. The Packlet are, well, Let's just say they make meaty me seem like a genius in comparison. They look for things to make them go. But watch how they use their bad situation and apparent slowness to trap the guy from reading Rainbow.
Whoa, wait a minute. It's okay. I'm here to help.
We are far from home.
Uh-huh. Who's in charge of engineering?
My friend, his name is Reginald.
Think I can meet him?
He is Reginald.
Yes, I think you mentioned that.
We look for things.
So I've heard.
Can you make our ship go?
Yes, I think so.
Send him over there for one set of repairs. Now they need him for more. Apparently their ship is quite fragile. This is Riker on the Enterprise.
Almost got it, Commander.
We look for things.
Apparently your ship is in need of more than minor repair.
Things to make it go.
We will use our tractor beam to tow you to the nearest base.
He can make it go.
Yes, but we need our chief engineer back on board our ship.
He is smart.
All done, Commander.
Prepare to beam over.
Yes, sir.
You are good.
We aim to please.
We need you.
Flattered. Look, fellas, I hate to repair and run, but you'll excuse me? One to beam aboard. Hey, don't!
Transporter room. Beam LaForge back immediately.
Negative response, sir.
Try again.
Negative response.
Yep, they're stupid, they're slow, and they know people will feel sorry for them. They're basically you candy. You look for things that make you go.
To cover up their sex trafficking crimes. But they're the ones committing scam and fraud against me, trying to break into my financial accounts. They think that they could just... Who's the one who's entitled that they act like they think that they think they got authority over me, and they think that they think that they can electronically abuse me and have their way with electronic. They think that they can have entitled to have their way with electronically abusing me. And when I say electronically abusing me, trying to break into my email accounts, trying to break into my financial accounts,
We can't help wondering what abuse category DEWs fall into. Anyway, we're gonna skip a lot of nonsense about needing support the rest of the month and get to something much more interesting. Evidently, trolls have been telling her that Brandy fell and hit her head. We were able to confirm that Brandy is just fine, and we think she'll be amused when she hears what Candy thinks is happening.
I start to feel bad for my twin sister, but I cannot contact her because I don't want her abusing me. But how come she didn't reach out to other family members? The family members that listen to her lies about me. How come she didn't reach out to them? If she looks down on me and thinks she's superior and thinks she's better than me, why am I the first and the only one she calls on for help?
She didn't reach out to you, Doofus. The trolls did.
Brandy knows your channel, dum-dum. You know hers too. Don't you think the clapback queen would have popped in and asked if she was gonna? We honestly don't know for sure what really happened between y'all, which parts Brandy is trolling on or whatever. What we do know is one of the things you're holding against her happens to be not letting you into the delivery room while she was actively giving birth. So as weird as you want to claim she is, you are even weirder by admission. Anyway, it's fascinating that your first thought when someone tells you she's been hurt is essentially go live in her house. Let's face it, Candy Girl, you wouldn't sleep in the backyard, would you? So you'd want full bathroom, fridge, and Wi-Fi access too. You're probably even telling yourself you'd deserve it. At the same time, talking about how you two don't get along, which means you'd be a less than ideal caregiver anyway.
And I don't have a way to get up there. You know, I don't have a way to get over there, and it ain't like y'all gonna help me get over there. I don't even know what city and state she's in. Oh, that's none of my business. I don't know where she's at. I don't know where she's living at, you know.
Solid proof she'd never ask for you if she doesn't want you to know where she lives.
But I heard that she got back in contact with the kids, even after I heard that they wanted nothing to do with her. And then I heard that she got reconciled with the kids. And, you know,
You sound disappointed.
At least the two boys.
Which is very creepy, Candy.
And
very ungodly.
You know, they're all adults now. None of them are kids anymore. But it seemed like my twin sister trying to, you know, manipulate a setup.
Then ignore her. Duh!
You know, I can't even trust my own twin sister. I can't even trust to be around her or nothing, you know.
Well, she can't exactly trust you either, can she? After you admitted to actually being disappointed you couldn't see a baby birth, you seem like a reasonable suspect in the case of the missing umbilical cord. After all, that's part of the birth, and a primary target if you wanted to hurt your sister. Frankly, Candy, we've observed your vindictive nature, and that paints a picture of someone capable of doing something so fucking disgusting.
But, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I mean, they got other family members that have cars and a way to travel up there to see her. Or, you know, I don't have a way to get up there. And they had a fake perp that was harassing me, talking about, see about your sister and you need to put your differences aside. And then they try to sound fake smart by trying to talk about, why are you trying to farm money online and why are you trying to farm money and stuff like that. I'm like, well, I was trying to get help to survive like I have to do every day. You know, and
Candy, Matthew was right about exactly one thing. It's the same thing that everyone else notices. Before we remind you exactly what that thing is, we want to remind you that he is knuckin' futz. So if even he notices and everyone agrees it's gotta be true, you're obese, you take in more calories than you use, and your body stores extras in fat deposits. It's why your butt sticks out, which is what your dress catches on. It's why your face is so plump and full. It's also why you need more than 2 seats on the bus. People who are starving, stupid, don't have plump faces, they don't have flabby arms or 100,000 calorie legs. They're pretty much skeletons, and sometimes the gut can bulge, but it's not fat. It's starvation. Strictly speaking, you can comfortably miss, perhaps, hundreds of meals without fear of starvation. That's what fat is, stored energy your body can tap into whenever food gets scarce. You aren't fighting to survive at this point, you're begging for more empty calories that taste good. That's why people call you a food addict, and we tend to agree.
I'm like, all I need is a permanent home and a stabilized place to live. And, you know.
2 things here, Candy. First, you've had stable housing before and fucked it up. You never mentioned being gang-stalked out of Texas, so we're assuming it's the phantom weapons you blame for that. However, we watched the fight that ended up costing you a place in Florida. You documented it quite well, better than you know. We did a series on it, and the entire thing breaks down like this. Rather than taking steps like wearing headphones or even closing your damn door, you harassed your neighbor about music at a reasonable volume. Turns out you harassed several neighbors over the month you were there. We know. You have hypersensitive hearing and blah blah Tourette's, yada yada, OCD. Even if these conditions were the reason why you treat people so poorly, the fact that you don't seek treatment makes you the bad guy. You want the whole world to put up with your loud voice, but can't stand to let someone listen to the radio while doing dishes. Second, you will fuck up any future opportunities for the same reason. Treatable mental issues you refuse to do anything about.
Without getting your head screwed on straight, you will always be both a burden and liability to those around you, which explains why your family wants nothing to do with you. The simple truth is incredibly obvious. Candy, you're trying to beg your way out of being crazy, which is like trying to talk a fire out. Anyway, that's gonna do it for now. She had a really hard time getting $15 for dinner earlier, and this produced a nice menstrual meltdown we intend to cover. She had to panhandle y'all.